Hi, it's me again, Kelly. This is what I would call the finished product. I've got some polyurethane that I am pouring on. I'll do a couple of coats. As you can see, some of the string is in there, all the different colors, and then I'll get a sideways look at kind of the texture on both. This is just the paper towel and the paint, some mop string, and the glue, the regular Elmer's glue. I put a lot of that in there to make the paper towel harden. Let me see if I can get a side shot so you can see all of the texture in that. And then I'm just going over it, excuse me, I am going over it with polyurethane matte, no, actually I think it's a semi-gloss coating. I have it out here in the garage because I don't want to have the fumes in the house because this stuff is really strong. So thank God I have a wheelbarrow table. Ta-da! Real fancy. Artists are not real fancy. Most of us anyway. Actually, I think 80% of us are not real fancy. We just kind of like to create and make do with what we have. And there it is. Now, of course, these aren't very big. I think they're 8 by 10s. But this is an experiment, remember? And now that I've done one, I can try one on a larger piece. I'll let those dry and then I'll show them to you on a wall and see what they look like as they decorate a room. Because sometimes people look at art and they just can't picture it on the wall. They just don't really know where to put it. And that's an art in itself. And so I will show you what it looks like on a wall. My walls are light green and very light yellow. And I think this would look really good on the light yellow wall because it'll pick up with some of the color there. So I think it will display it very well. I know a lot of people say, don't buy your art to decorate your house. But in reality, we buy art to decorate our house. And because we love it and we like looking at it. The more interesting the art, the more we want to decorate with it. So if anybody tells you, well, it's just not right to buy art to decorate your house, they're just fooling themselves, because most people buy art because they want to decorate their house and not necessarily because they think it's a masterpiece. Of course, you can't find a masterpiece that... All right, I'm rambling. Okay, have a great day today. I hope you like this project. I'll be doing more projects. Actually, I did a couple of pours. It's off the subject, but I'll show you what some of them look like. I'm polyurethaning them as well, so you're going to get a little sheen from the polyurethane. But these are the pours, acrylic pours that I've experimented with. This one I stepped on because I had too many to fit on the table, and that is actually my flip-flop. And so I added this after to give it some character and I was really bummed too because I thought this one was really cool. It has a lot of texture in this one. And it does have some cells. Like again, the cells are pretty tricky. I see a little texture there from where the pour thickened and dried. But I really like that one. And I like this one too. And again, yes, those blue and white circles were added later to give it a bit of variety. And because I dripped the paint on there. Again, accidental, promising looks. Let me see if I can show you another one. This one, it looks just like water. It was very, it's kind of plain, but I like it. I think it reminds me of diving in the ocean, and the fish swim by you and they kick up the water, and it's got that kind of look to it. And it does have some cells, but it's very monochromatic. Monochromatic means that it's basically the same color, light and dark. And I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more art at Kelly's Art Channel.